card. Others are clinging to loud and smoky bars. Some have their money and still they lose their mind. And many, they're just dying on the vine. But me, I'm anchored in the rock of ages. I'm anchored in the rock of ages. No matter how the storm of life thunders and rages, I'm anchored in the rock of ages. In too much food. Others dream of moving to a nicer neighborhood. Some keep shifting and building on the sand, but me, I'm building on the man because I'm anchored in that rock of ages. I'm anchored in the rock of ages. No matter how the storm of life thunders and rages, I'm anchored in the rock of ages. All together one more time. I'm anchored in the rock of ages. I'm anchored in the rock of ages. No matter how the storm of life thunders and rages, I'm anchored in the rock of ages. Anchored in that rock of ages. Yeah. Whoa.
Alrighty. Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and all those people of different flavors around the world. I am Donnie Raging Feather, and this is the Audio Orphanage. All right, now I promise not to be professional. Screw that crap. Too much stress, dude. I can't handle that crap. We're going to show you today why they have hit songs. We'll just start from like 1972. Okay, yesterday we played a song off of the Partridge Family album. And you know why they have hit songs? I'll tell you exactly why they have hit songs. Because nothing else on the album's any good. It all sucks. Now, that Paxton record I was playing, Gary S. Paxton, don't forget S. That's 1/3 of his full name. I don't know. I just like saying that. He said it, so I just copied it. Alrighty. If you listen to almost any of your albums that you've got, I don't care what they are. Usually secular album. There's little like maybe 2 songs on the album that's any good. Actually, to me, the only album I think was ever secular, it was really the best, was Huey Lewis and the News Sports. I'm no fan of sports, but that was a bloody good album. Every freaking song was awesome. And if you listen to Gary Paxton, he's the same way. Every freaking song's good. There's nothing I go, oh, this song blows. I got to skip. I went to an Aerosmith concert once down at the Tacoma Dome. That was painful. Janie's Got a Gun. The one song I knew. He couldn't even understand what the bastard was saying. The whole concert, I freaking left. Skid Row opened for him. That was another freaking shipwreck. Those guys blow. Aerosmith, nah. What are they? I think their best song I ever did, as far as I was concerned, was the one they did with Run DMC. Walk this way. And it was better with Run DMC. So here, let's listen to the Partridge Family and see if you can pick out the hit. Okay. So here we go. Hit songs. You know, if they played the whole album, you'd hate them. One day I was down at a place where they had showed videos in this little restaurant. Kiss was on the whole freaking time. I knew I hated Kiss, but I just realized how much they freaking suck. I remember my friend came up to me, hey, Donnie, check this album out. I go, what is it? I go, who the heck is this? He goes, that's a Kiss's new album. He goes, now I know why they wore the makeup. For the ugliest guys you ever freaking saw. Yeah. I think the only good song they had was Beth. Oh, who? Peter Chris write that? Anyway, here's Partridge Family. Hit song. Yeah.
Today may be a never-ending highway. Yesterday I have forgotten smile, but I can hear tomorrow singing from around. It's just another dusting by, and I got dreams to spare and time to spare, time to spare. So I'm on the road, driving free and easy. Gotta get on, gotta fill my life with living. Just tell everyone I'm gonna go. The morning whispers follow me, come my way. By noon I'm on the far side of the sun, and I can't keep these wheels from rolling into one more town. There's so much to be seen and done. Settle up before I settle down. Settle down. So I'm on the road, travel free and easy. Gotta get on. Gotta fill my life with living. Just tell everyone I'm gonna go. See the countryside unrailing, watch it all at night. Nothing I know beats this feeling of not knowing where you're going or what you're gonna find. On the road, travel free and easy. Gotta get on, gotta fill my life with living. Just tell everyone I'm gone. Like a summer wind in the fall, like a color book without a paper doll. This is what it's like to be lovers, when you're not in love. Like a drift of snow falling in June, like a November night without an autumn moon. This is what it's like to be lovers, when you're not in love. A sad oak tree, that's branches will not grow. A beautiful valley filled with sand. It's like a mockingbird with no song. Try to imagine the sun sleeping through dawn. This is what it's like to be lovers, to be lovers when you're not in love. This is what it's like to be lovers, to be lovers when you're not in love. On your own, far away from home, there doesn't seem to be a friend when you're alone. People stare, you wonder if they care, so you turn your back on someone with love to share. Try to see, it's gotta be, loving one another is the only possibility. So when you're down and losing ground, don't get to thinking love can't be found. Hey, stop, and look around. Somebody wants to love you. Stop, and turn around. Somebody wants to love you. Somebody wants to love you. Hey you, it's nothing new. Love will be around no matter what you do. Or will you try every alibi and fool yourself some more than wonder why? So try to see, it's gotta be. When you turn your back on love, you miss the opportunity. Then once again, you're at a dead end and don't know where to turn without a friend. Hey, stop, and look around. Somebody wants to love you. Stop, and turn around. Somebody wants to love you. Somebody wants to love you. Hey, stop, and look around. Somebody wants to love you. Stop, and turn around. Somebody wants to love you. Somebody wants to love you. Hey, stop, and look around. Somebody wants to love you. Stop, and turn around. Somebody wants to love you. I'm sleeping and right in the middle of a good dream. And all at once I wake up from something that keeps knocking at my brain. Before I go insane, I hold my pillow to my head and spring up in my bed, screaming out the words I dread. I think I love you. I think I love you. This morning I woke up with this feeling I didn't know how to deal with, and so I just decided to myself I'd hide it to myself and never talk about it. And did not go and shout it when you walked into the room. I think I love you. I think I love you. So what am I so afraid of? I'm afraid that I'm not sure of a love there is no cure for. I think I love you. Isn't that what life is made of? Though it worries me to say that I never felt this way. what I'm up against. I do what it's all about. I got so much to think about. Hey, I think I love you. So what am I so afraid of? I'm afraid that I'm not sure of a love there is no cure for. I think I love you. Isn't that what life is made of? Though it worries me to say, I never felt this way. Believe me, you really don't have to worry. I only want to make you happy. And if you say, hey, go away, I will. But I think better still, I'd better stay around and love you. Do you think I have a case? Let me ask you to your face. Do you think you love me? I think I love you. 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 Singing it out to the people, singing it out to them all, singing my song and they're singing along. All of my problems are oh so small. All of my problems are so small. I said it dum ba de dum ba de da de dum ba de dum ba de dum ba de da do. Ba de dum ba de dum ba de da de dum ba de dum ba de dum ba de da do. Singing it out in the morning, singing it out in the night, making it clear cause I want them to hear. We can make everything quite alright. We can make everything alright. Ba-de-dum, ba-de-dum, ba-de-da-de-dum, ba-de-dum, ba-de-dum, ba-de-da-do. Ba-de-dum, ba-de-dum, ba-de-da-de-dum, ba-de-dum, ba-de-dum, ba-de-da-do. I know when our heart sings so to one another. For our love is strong and we can't go wrong.
All right. Were you rocking out to that? Did you pick the hit? Yeah. The vast majority of all the freaking music that comes out of these guys is pretty much just crap. I don't mean that it's crap. I mean, you know. They could put a whole bunch of hits on there. I don't need to just put one, you know. So we go, I gotta have this song. They get home, they put it on. It's like, flip it over. No, here's an album from the land of the child molester. I mean, Disneyland. It's even still got the Kitty Records Disneyland is where it was purchased in 1967. Right there. Songs of our heritage for young Americans. Now it's songs for everyone who gets their genitals chopped off. Hey, let's see what it sounds like, huh? Oh, this is back before it all went to freaking hell in a handbasket. Disneyland. What a joke. Yeah, you know that Mickey Mouse's copyright is over, right? So just do whatever you want with it. I have. Mickey, it's up.
eyes have seen the glory of the coming of the Lord. He is trampling out the vintage where the grapes of wrath are stored. He hath loosed the fateful lightning of his terrible swift sword. His truth is marching on. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. His truth is marching on. In the beauty of the lilies, Christ was born across the sea, with a glory in his bosom that transfigures you and me. As he died to make men holy, let us die to make men free, while God is marching on. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. His truth is marching on. Father and I went down to camp along with Captain Gooden, and there we saw the men and boys as thick as hasty puddin'. Yankee Doodle, keep it up, Yankee Doodle dandy. Mind the music and the step, and with the girls be handy. There was Captain Washington upon a slapping stallion, giving orders to his men. I guess there was a million. Yankee Doodle, keep it up, Yankee Doodle dandy. Find the music and the step, and with the girls be handy. In the prison cell I sit, thinking, Mother dear, of you, and our bright and happy home so far away. And the tears, they fill my eyes, spite of all that I can do. Though I try to cheer my comrades and be gay. Tramp, 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 the boys are marching. Cheer up, comrades, they will come. And beneath the starry flag, we shall breathe the air again of the free land in our own beloved home. And beneath the starry flag, we shall breathe the air again of the free land in our own beloved home. I wish I was in the land of cotton, no times there, and not look away, look away, look away, Dixieland, in Dixieland, where I was born, in early on across the border, look away, look away, look away, Dixieland, and I wish I was in Dixie, hooray, hooray, in Dixieland, I'll take my stand to live and die in Dixie, hooray, hooray, hooray. away, away, away down south of Dixie. Away, 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 away down south in Dixie. Does the pancakes and engine batter makes you fatter, a little fatter? Look away, look away, look away, Dixieland, Dixieland. Then hold it down and scratch your gravel to Dixieland. I'm bound to travel. Look away, look away, look away, Dixieland, Dixieland. Then I wish I was in Dixie. Hooray, 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 Dixieland. I'll make my stand to live and die in Dixie. Away, 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 away down south of Dixie. Away, away, away down south in Dixie. The sun shines bright on my old Kentucky home. 'Tis summer, the home folks are gay. The corn tops ripe and the meadows in the bloom, while the birds make music all the day. The young folks play on the little cabin floor, all merry, all happy and bright. By and by hard times comes a knocking at the door. Then my old Kentucky home, good night. Weep no more, my lady. Oh, weep no more today. We will sing one song for my old Kentucky home, for my old Kentucky home far away. They hunt no more for the possum and the coon, on the meadow, the hill, and the shore. They sing no more by the glimmer of the moon, on the bench by the old cabin door. The day goes by like a shadow o'er the heart, with sorrow where joy was before. The time has come when the friends will have to part. Then my old Kentucky home, good night. Weep no more, my lady. Oh, weep no more today. We will sing one song for my old For spacious skies, for under waves of gray, for purple mountain majesties, above the fruited plain. America, America, God shed his grace on thee, and crown thy good with brotherhood, from sea to shining sea. Oh, beautiful, oh, beautiful, oh, beautiful for painted dreams that sees beyond the years. Thine alabaster cities gleam, undimmed by human tears. America, America, God shed his grace on thee, and crown thy good with brotherhood, from sea to shining sea. Oh, beautiful, America,
You ain't never going to get that out of Disney again. Oh, beautiful for chopping your children's crotch off and turning them into fags and freaks. Oh, did I hurt your feelings? Wow. There's no such thing as hate speech. There's just freedom of speech. Anyway. If you take it all serious, maybe I should take it all the crap serious they say at them freaking freaky Oscars where they trash God and mock me and everyone like me. You know, that's hate speech. Oh, not when you're saying it, huh? Oh, just when I'm saying it. Ha, 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 ha. Let me see here. We have Carl Smith. Here's a feller from Tennessee. It doesn't have a date on the album, but you know it's like super old, right? I know people who like this guy. I hadn't heard of him for ages. And Carl Smith, well, there's a name that rolls right off the tongue. So let's see what Carl Smith has to say. There's Carl. He's put out a lot of albums, pretty famous. Grand Ole Opry and all that. I'm Donnie Raging Feather. This is the Audio Orphanage. You can find us on Twitch, Twitter, Discord, and Facebook, and YouTube if they haven't kicked me off because I hurt their little feelings. Big corporation got their feelings hurt. And from what I understand, the lineup old Elon Musk got for Twitter, all I got to say is, Sieg Heil. That's right. From the sound of things, he's going to be rolling into just being Joe, Stalin, Adolf, Pol Pot, and the whole rest. They're going to freaking check everything you do. That's right. So you communist Democrats are you're safe. Your worries. Now you can go out and buy a Tesla because he loves you so much. He's gonna critique everything I say because if I say a bad word and I disagree with your feelings, wow.
Deep within my heart lies a melody, a song of old San Antonio, where in dreams I live a memory beneath the stars all alone. Well, it was there I found beside the Alamo, enchantment strange as the blue up above, and the moonlit past that only she would know. Till here's my broken song of love. Moon and all your splendor, know only my heart. Call back my rose, rose of San Antonio. Lips so sweet and tender, like petals falling apart. Speak once again of my love, my own broken song. Words I know to live in my heart all alone. For that moonlit past beside the Alamo, and rose my rose of San Antonio. Moon in all your splendor, know only my heart. Call back my rose, rose of San Antonio. Lips so sweet and tender, like petals falling apart. Speak once again of my love, my own broken song. Words I know to live in my heart all alone. For that moonlit past beside Alamo, and rose my rose of San Antonio. There was a time when I thought of no other, and we sing our own love's refrain. Our hearts beat as one while we had our fun. But time changes everything. Time has passed, I forgot you. Mother Nature does wonderful things. I guess it is true for me and for you that time changes everything. You can change the name of an old song, rearrange it and make it swing. I thought nothing could stop me from loving you, but time has changed everything. Goodbye, good luck, may God bless you. I won't say I'll never love again. You go your way and I'll go mine, 'cause time has changed everything. kiss every morning, a kiss every night, a whole mess of hugs in between. 'Cause loving is living, and you ain't really living till you learn what loving can mean. And honey, baby, if you doubt me, just give me a chance. I'll try to show you it's true. That loving is living, and sure as I'm a living, I'm falling in love with you. A lot of folks go to movies when their work is done to see what they can see. But when I go to movies, I can have more fun stealing kisses in the balcony. I'm asking you, baby doll, please won't you try to see it the way that I do? And I'm hoping and praying that soon you'll be saying that loving is living too. I'd like to tease you and tickle you the whole day through, and now's the time to start. I give a gold-plated nickel for a kiss from you, so come on, baby, open up your heart. I'm asking you, baby doll, please won't you try to see it the way that I do? And I'm hoping and praying that soon you'll be saying that loving is living too.
All righty, that's Carl Smith. We played a little bit of Carl Smith there for all those folks who like country. I got a lot of friends that like country. My dad loved country music. I was never a big fan. Believe it or not, though, I know a whole buttload of country songs. I have a lot of country albums, too. Like I said, hey, lots of times I collected my albums because I have friends. And they'll come over, they go, oh, man, all you got is just Larry Norman and all this Christian stuff. Like, I had somebody, actually, a few girls come over, and I had in my apartment, back in the 90s, they were getting rid of records. Vinyl was gone, man. I bought like 300 records for 10 cents each. I'm like, heck yeah. And they had the record stands where you put all the albums for sale. And I bought that too. And I put that on top of my 59 Fairlane, strapped that sucker down. I lived down in 5, and took that down and put it in my apartment. And they'd come over and like, what the heck? And I had all these albums. I had less albums than I do now, because people meet me and they don't want their albums, so they give them to me. And I don't really care what they are. I mean, I have everything from porno albums to Appalachian music to everything. And they'd come over and they'd go, they didn't know that I like the Christian stuff. They go through, see Guns N' Roses and Led Zeppelin and Jimi Hendrix and all this and country stuff. I'm like, what the heck? And then I'd be doing photography because I'd use my house as a studio. And and we're like, and I'd put on what I like. And they're like, what? You like Christian music? I go, heck yeah. I don't, the rest of this stuff, I got it for you guys, you know? I mean, I know it and stuff, but it's not my go-to thing. We all have our go-to thing. I have a friend of mine, believe it or not, not a Christian or nothing, dude. But you get in his car and he loves listening to Maranatha music, Christian worship music. I'm like, what in the world? He goes, I love this stuff. I'm like, are you serious? I had no idea, but that was his go-to thing. He loved Christian worship music. The other thing he loved, oh my gosh, Flaming Queen. Okay. ABBA. Who doesn't like ABBA? I mean, that is a band. That's what I'm talking about. That is a band. It's like everything they put out was a hit song. Why do you put out the other crap? I mean, if you're selling records, you're trying to make money, and that's your point of doing it. You know, if you're just doing it because you love to do it, and you put out what you like to do, you know, that's one thing. You don't care that other people. I mean, everybody cares that somebody likes their stuff, but sometimes you want to put out what you want, you know. And if it's not a hit, it's like, yeah, it's no big deal, you know. But if you're really wanting to make money, why don't you put out the hits? Like the famous people, like Billy Joel and all those people. Why don't you just put out the hits? Why are you putting the crappy songs on here? I guess it's if it's a love piece of love work. That's fine. No biggie. But if you're trying to get them, yeah, whatever. Who cares? Okay, I just wanted to hear this because I ain't heard this in forever. I've forgotten all about this. Stephen Stills and Manassas. I just wanted to hear this one song, actually. Jesus gave love away for free. I'm just waiting for it to be blasphemous nonsense. These Hyatt Ashbury not freaks. Anyway, here's the album. And what do we got on here? We got Stephen Stills. We got Chris Hillman, Dallas Taylor, Paul Harris, Fuzzy Samuels. I haven't heard him in forever. Al Perkins and Joe Lala. Perfect song name, Lala. Anyway, but this is Manassas. I really just want to hear this one song, but it's the second track here, but we'll start off with the first one. I'm Donnie Raging Feather. This is the Audio Orphanage, and you can find us on Twitch, Twitter, Discord, Facebook, and YouTube. Pastor sermons on ddmnlc.org. This is Manassas with Stephen Stills.
Helicopters fly, chase him round the mountain, chase him till he dies. They say that it's good sporting, shoot him on the way. Above the roaring thunder, you can hear your rifle sing his dead song. It won't be long. Sing to the western rancher, the eagle takes his land. He's got 1,000 others, he don't give a damn. Get up with the sunrise, everybody gather around. Get him with the first shot, he'll turn and bring you down, down, down. Crash on the ground. Sing to the noble eagle, help is on the way. A government team of experts is rushing to your aid. I know you're not excited, an eagle is no way. Fly on up to Canada, this country isn't safe anymore. That's for sure. Traveling out west and you see a dark-haired girl, telling her love is the way, in the rock is so near, and the mountains is high, as his love it is strong. It's a fine place to be by his side. She belongs. And they both traveled far, and they both traveled wide, but they traveled alone with no one to confide. Their love came across stronger, though now it is he. They must trust in each other his soul for to keep. And we all know that people ain't made to live long. They need to be trusted and loved by one. Only that one special one who can just let it be. And remember that Jesus gave love away for free. I am a man, I live alone. Don't much bother me, it won't be long. I'm a woman who wants to be me. Me and my mountain will be right here. Way back east in the dirt and small, called it a woman, she had a job, didn't want to leave her adopted home, guess she was afraid of being alone. Colorado, way out yonder in Texas, look around hard, you might find a real name. Dark-eyed country girl, tears in her eyes, needs the music of the wind in the pine. Colorado. Then is the time I'm gonna stray. The things I'm thinking, I seldom say. Yes, I'm waiting for that special girl, the one who loves me and does my world.
All righty, that's Stephen Stills and a bunch of fellows in Manassas. Well, here's what I mean by hit songs. You know, this, I don't think you've ever heard of these songs. I've got the album, but this is forever. I've listened to this Captain Fantastic and the Brown Dirt Cowboy. Everybody's favorite homosexual. Elton John. I always loved his song. his hit songs, I never got Rocket, man. I never got into that. I like Crocodile Rock the best. I know I'm weird, so what? Um, yeah, I mean that's why I say the artwork and stuff on this is pretty cool. I mean, I like it. And here they got a comic on here. The life and loves of Elton John, like anyone gave to freaking craps. But hey, it's a labor of love. It's something you put out because you want to do it. I mean, I get that. I mean, I'd do it. I mean, but it's got a little comic book in here. It's got a whole bunch of scrap stuff in here. I ain't gonna read all this stuff. And they got a poster, the album cover, which is pretty freaking cool. I like the artwork and stuff. I mean, lots of times I don't care if I like an artist or not. I mean, their personal life is their life. I guess that's what I'm getting to. Is I don't care that he's a homosexual. I don't care about his love and his life any more than you give a crap about mine. What I care about is your art, what you're putting out there. That's all I care about. And everybody making a big deal where your genitals are all the time. I mean, I'm sick of it. Take your freaking flag and shove it up your alphabet soup. Okay, this is Captain Fantastic, and I guarantee you probably ain't going to know any of these songs. Okay, from 1975, Elton John and the Brown Dirt Cowboy.
Captain Fantastic, raised and regimented, hardly a hero, just someone his mother might know. Very clearly a case for cornflakes and classics, 2 teas both with sugar free, in the back of an alley. While little dirt cowboys turn brown in their saddles, sweet chocolate biscuits and red rosy apples in summer. For it's hey make and hey mom, do the papers say anything do? All the chances in life for little dirt cowboys. Should I make my way out of my home in the woods? Brown dirt cowboy, still green and growing, city slick captain. Fantastic the feedback, the honey the hive could be holding. For there's a weak-winged young sparrow starving the winter, broken young children on wheels of the winners, and the 68th Summer Festival wolfed out a thin neck. The chief is a meal, a hardly a home on the range. Too hard for the band, with a desperate desire to change. We've thrown in the towel too many times, out for the count when we're down. Captain Fantastic, round dirt cowboy from there, and all the world to your town. And all this talk of Jesus coming back to see us, couldn't fool us. quiet. Hand in hand when the music and the rhyme, the captain and the key, stepping in the rain. From here on, son, to find that son, it's a long, lonely ride. The cheap beats a meal, a hardly a home on the right. To walk for the band, well, the desperate without the chain. He's thrown in town, two men out for the count, and when we're down, captain and captain, and the brown dirt cowboy from the and all the world to the town. He's thrown in the town, two men out for the count, and when we're down, captain and captain, and the brown dirt cowboy from the and all the world to the town. Snow, cement, and ivory on towers. Someone called us Babylon, those hungry hunters tracking down the hours. But where were all your shoulders when we cried? Were the darlings on the sideline dreaming up such cherished lives to whisper in your ear before you die? It's party time for the guys in the town. Oh, baby, sun beat them on. Can't meet everyone, have a ball, yo. See the legends crawl with a call up under the table, watching dig the graves. Cause Jesus don't save the guys in the town of faith. Watching dig the graves. Cause Jesus don't save the guys in the town of faith. No, no, no. John, angel, this closet's always stacked. The dealer's in the basement, filling your prescription for a brand new heart attack. Where were all your shoulders when you cried? Were the doctors in attendance saying how they felt so sick inside? Or was it just the scout who lived that lie? It's party time for the guys in the town. Oh, baby, sun beat grace. God, Jesus don't save the guys in the time of favor. But you take the grace. God, Jesus don't save the guys in the time of favor. No, no, no.
All right, I just can't take any more of this. Good thing it's a work of love because the album sucks. No, there's not a hit song on this album. There's nothing that stands out. It's all just bland like that. Which is why when it comes to like secular music, I always buy the best of, the greatest hits. I mean, unless I paid 9 cents for this somewhere. I mean, hey, I'm not belittling everything he's done there. I mean, hey, if you're putting albums out for hits, there ain't none on that album. It's probably why you've never seen it. Talking about pieces of crap, here's another one. He put out one good song. He's probably living on it, and I don't think so because you never hear it on the radio or anywhere anymore. By Julian Lennon. Boy, have you ever? His mother, what a piece of work. That woman's a loon. Anyway, her art. I've seen dogs crap better art. But however, this one song I think is a great song. I really like this song. In fact, what did I pay for this album? Did I have it on there? 99 cents, I believe. And I don't even think I paid that. I think I got it at a yard sale. That's why they put out 45s and the greatest stuff, because they know their stuff sucks. You would think with all these record executives who are taking all of these people's money and engineers and all these guys, I heard an interview with Pearl Jam. The whole band was getting 25 cents per CD. 25 cents. Yeah, they were upset too. So you see how many albums you got to sell to be a millionaire? Yeah. It's a ripoff. You're better off just selling your own stuff. Just make good stuff, or at least something somebody wants to hear if you want to sell it. I mean, hey, I put out crap too, but hey, I just did it because it was fun. I didn't care if anybody liked it. Maybe Elton John didn't either. It looks like they had a great time making the album. The artwork's awesome. The whole production's good. Everything is just not something I'm going to want to listen to if I'm looking for Crocodile Rock. He's got plenty of hits out there he's living on. If you can live off of one song called Pina Colada, all you need is one, darling. I'm Donnie Raging Feather. This is the Audio Orphanage, and this is Julian Lennon. Too late to say goodbye.
Since you've been leaving me, I've been wanting to cry. Now I know how it feels for you. I've been wanting to cry, but it's much too late for goodbye. Yes, it's much too late for goodbye. Since I've been with you, and we've been starting to fly. Now it seems you don't care for me.
to me. I'm the one who should cry. And it's much too late for goodbye. Yes, it's much too late for goodbye. Ever since you've been leaving me, I've been wanting to cry. Now I know how it feels for you. I've been wanting to die, and it's much too late for goodbye. Yes, it's much too late for goodbye. When I wake up in the morning with the sun above my head, I pull the blinds down slowly. The room seems almost dead. I'm lonely, and I'm on my own again. Yes, I'm lonely, but I'm on my own again. I get up quickly, like a flash of light. I put my clothes on, neat and right. I work all day, I work at night. When do I find out what I'm doing right? And I'm lonely, I'm on my own again. Yes, I'm lonely, I'm on my own again. Time has come when I need to change. I don't know what to do. I'm really restless. My nerves are breaking. The lying feelings coming through. And I'm lonely, and I'm on my own again. Yes, I'm lonely, and I'm on my own again.
And that's why you've never heard of Valette. Okay. Okay, I couldn't take much more of that album. All right, let's go here to another. I'm just playing you a few songs that I'm taking these albums back. We'll bring in some different ones. This is Mary McGregor. I don't know why I have to say it that way, but I have to. Torn between two lovers. Oh, I'm cheating on one and cheating on the other. I'm such a hoe. And so is he.
There are times when a woman has to say what's on her mind, even though she knows how much it's gonna hurt. Before I say another word, let me tell you I love you. Let me hold you close and say these words as gently as I can. There's been another man that I've needed and I've loved, but that doesn't mean I love you less. And he knows he can't possess me, and he knows he never will. There's just this empty place inside of me that only he can fill. Torn between two lovers, feeling like a fool. Loving both of you is breaking all the rules. Torn between two lovers, feeling like a fool. Loving you both is breaking all the rules. You mustn't think you failed me just because there's someone else. You were the first real love I ever had. And all the things I ever said, I swear they still are true. For no one else can have the part of me I gave to you. Torn between two lovers, feeling like a fool. Loving both of you is breaking all the rules. Torn between two lovers, feeling like a fool. Loving you both is breaking all the rules. I couldn't really blame you if you turned and walked away. But with everything I feel inside, I'm asking you to stay. Torn between two lovers, feeling like a fool. Loving both of you is breaking all the rules. Torn between two lovers, feeling like a fool. Loving you both is breaking all the rules. Torn between two lovers, feeling like a fool. Loving both of you is breaking all the rules. Torn between two lovers, feeling like a fool.
There we go. That's Mary McGregor. Sounds like she wants to dump him, but have a threesome before she goes. The ingenuity of dumping them all, right? Okay, whatever, you bunch of freaks. Anyway, here we go. Al Stewart's Time Passages, because he's British and all of that jolly rot. Would you like a cup of tea with a spot of sugar? Whatever. I'm not British. Yeah. Okay. Al Stewart. I like this song. I mean, the first time I ever heard it, I'm like, this is a cool song. But I could never find it. And then one day I went in the record store and ta-da, there it was. So I bought it and listened to the rest of the record, and I should have bought the 45. Because that's how hits work. We have the hits because the rest of the album sucks. This is from like the 70s.
It was late in December, the sky turned to snow. All around the day was going down slow. Night like a river beginning to flow. I felt the beat of my mind go drifting into time passages. Yes, go falling in the fading light. Time passages. Buy me a ticket on the last train home tonight. Well, I'm not the kind to live in the past. The years run too short and the days too fast. The things you lean on, the things that don't last. Well, it's just now and then my line gets cast into these time passages. There's something back there that you left behind. Oh, time passages. Buy me a ticket on the last train home tonight. Hear the echoes and feel yourself starting to turn. Don't know why you should feel that there's something to learn. It's just a game that you play. Well, the picture is changing now. You're part of a crowd. They're laughing at something. The music's loud. A girl comes towards you. You once used to know. You reach out your hand, but you're all alone in those time passages. I know you're in there. You're just out of sight. Oh, time passages. Buy me a ticket on the last train home tonight.
Alrighty, that's Al Stewart. Time Passages. It's a good thing it was 6 minutes long. It's like saying, I'm sorry I made this album because the rest of the songs suck. I did like the cover, though. You know, you got to remember, this is long before digital stuff. I mean, you had to cut all this artwork out and do this. I mean, might seem silly, but this takes a little bit of time. Kind of clever. Because that's what the British are. They're very clever. Very clever. Such a clever linguistic folk. But they're pretty stupid. I can prove they're stupid. Bunch of clever people who are very stupid. They got Islam taking over their entire country. That's how clever they are. They're so clever. They're a bunch of freaking morons. There won't even be any British left. They'll be beaten into submission because they're clever. Very clever people. Very clever. Anyway. Okay, here's a band, Bread, from 1972. Now, that Al Stewart was from 1978. I finally found it. It's hidden down in the bushes down there. You know, it's how they do movies, you know. Here, more clever Hollywood people, you know. It's like, oh, yes, we don't want them to talk in German with an accent. They have to actually be true Germans and speak the language so we can give them subtitles. Yes. And, you know, when the snow's out, we'll put the subtitles in white over the snow or black when it's dark. Yeah, they can't figure out how to freaking make it a different color so we can freaking read the subtitles. And you know what? Reading the subtitles is stupid. That's why I like Hogan's Heroes, you know. Colonel Klink, you know, they just talk in a dumb German accent, you know. Big deal. You're making it for an American audience. I don't feel like I'm enlightened because somebody spoke German. Whoop-de-doo. Who gives a crap? Yeah, Hollywood's a bunch of morons. Alrighty. This here is the band Bread. When I was a kid, this album came out. I liked the song, but I was like, who is this? They go, it's Bread. I go, no, what's the name of the band? They go, Bread. I go, somebody named their band Bread? Name your band. My band is Toast. My band is Butter. Okay, I like the band The Doors. Okay, now we're so freaking high on crap. We're just naming it after things that are laying around the house. My name is Spatula. Bunch of freaks. Okay, anyway, but this is a good song. This album is kind of lame. It's like most out. If you got a hit on the album, the rest of the album sucks. Just buy the 45, okay? I know. I'm way behind the times, man. We do streaming, man. We don't own nothing, and we're happy. Suckers! All right. This is Baby I'ma Want You from 1972.
Baby, I'ma want you. Baby, I'ma need you. You're the only one I care enough to hurt about. Maybe I'm a crazy, but I just can't live without your loving and affection, giving me direction, like a guiding light to help me through my darkest hour. Lately I'm a praying that you'll always be a staying beside me. Used to be my life was just emotions passing by, feeling all the while I never really knowing why. Lately I'm a praying that you'll always be a staying beside me. Used to be my life was just emotions passing by, and you came along and made me laugh and made me cry. You taught me why. Baby, I'ma want you. Baby, I'ma need you. Oh, it took so long to find you, baby. Baby, I'ma want you. Baby, I'ma need you.
Yeah, now see, this is one thing I always liked about albums. They like with Elton John when it comes with pictures and scrap notes and stuff like that. It's things you can hold and it's tactile. You can feel things. This here's kind of cool. This is actually a cutout, and then they actually put the photograph of the band in there, and you touch it, and it feels kind of cool. Blind people can enjoy part of it, yeah. But yeah. Streaming sucks. Streaming's for morons and lazy people. Yeah, man, but I can get it when I'm on the web, man. You ever think about it? The World Wide Web. Try to get off of it. Can't even get a stupid job without that stupid thing. And you can't fill out an application. Oh, old people want that. No, I know young people too who are like, this is stupid. I hate this. You know how many kids want my records? It's like, dude, this is cool. I had one kid come over to my house, man. He'd never seen a record player. He was sitting there describing, he goes, dude, they're telling me about this record player. And I go, I got him. He goes, what? I've never seen one, man. You know how much these things cost? I gave it to him. He's like, no way, dude. It's one that drops down. Yeah, why not? I had 15 of them. Because when I was to college, everybody's throwing them away. I just took them out of the dumpster. Got stacks of albums out of the dumpsters. College kids are idiots. They all think they're brilliant because they're in college. You got to realize these kids just left home. They're probably in their rooms crying while they're having sex with some other idiot. Oh, man, baby, I love you forever, man. A bunch of idiots. Anyway, the whole world's an idiot, man. Here's another idiot. Randy Newman. how this guy, all these artists out there who are working and doing it, and this clown comes along. This is a guy who did your soundtrack for Toy Story. My favorite is my general thoughts on this guy is Family Guy did it best. Was it the one where I forget the episode, but they're sitting there playing, oh, there's an apple on a tree. Oh, there's the sky is blue. Here's the grass is green. Oh, I fell out of my chair laughing, man. I'm like, this guy's albums suck. How did this guy get to be such a filthy rich? I mean, I don't know what perverted things these people do to get these jobs, but man, they must be doing a lot of them because they put out some serious garbage. However, I did like this song. This is actually the only song that was a hit. Short people, like, when are we going to get a midget president? Come on, man, rise up, midgets. And me, I'm half midget. Because like when I was like 8 years old, I was only like this big. I'm half midget, man. Oh, yeah. Okay, which track was that? Okay, right at the very first. Yes, right. I mean, hey, we got a retard for a president, Oh, don't make fun of the disabled. I ain't disabled. This guy's freaking evil. Oh. Short people, Randy Newman.
Short people got no reason. Short people got no reason. Short people got no reason to live. They got little hands, little eyes. They walk around telling great big lies. They got little noses, tiny little teeth. They wear platform shoes on their nasty little feet. Well, I don't want no short people. Don't want no short people. Don't want no short people around here. Short people are just the same as you and I. Fools such as I, all men are brothers until the day they die. It's a wonderful world. Short people got nobody. Short people got nobody. Short people got nobody to love. They got no baby legs, they stand so low. You got to pick them up just to say hello. They got little cars that go beep, beep, beep. They got little voices going beep, beep, beep. They got grubby little fingers, dirty little minds. They're gonna get you every time. Well, I don't want no short people. Don't want no short people. Don't want no short people around here.
See, he's a racist or whatever you call people like him. Racist! Shortest! Isn't it funny how everybody comes with all these phobias? Somebody says, you're homophobic. I go, I'm not homophobic. I'll kick his butt right now. Everybody's a phobic. Bunch of Christophobics freaking out, huh? Christophobics. That's funny. I heard this song on the radio. Believe it or not, I turned the radio on the other day, and this song was on there. And I'm like, heck, I love this song. I never hear this song on the radio. Nobody plays this song. I love this song. In fact, I bought this album for it. The rest of the album, I don't really care for. Even their other albums, I didn't care for. It's like this one. You ever hear these like bands put out their songs and stuff, and then all of a sudden there's just this one song that stands out, and it's like, where did they come up with that? It's almost like those heavy metal bands back in the 80s. They're cranking out all their crap they were doing, and all of a sudden, right in the middle, there's a ballad. You're like, what? What was that? Somebody got a wild hair like Kiss, and Beth. What? That's what this band is. But I heard this one. Oh, oops. Told you I ain't going to be professional. Why would I do that? That's stupid. Okay. Is everybody on Twitter offended? I hope so. Elon Musk. You know what? We had such high hopes for you to be a good human being. But I guess, you're not from here.
How many times in the back of your mind have you heard a voice calling to you? Won't you come over here? Let me talk in your ear. I've got something tempting for you. I can give you all of the world with buildings that reach out to the sky. Just write your name in my book today and give me your soul when you die. There are bunches of cars and big black cigars. People living their lives and reading the stars. Nobody's watching you now. You can take what you want. Would you rather have than have now? Don't be a fool. 'Cause I can give you all your desires. Precious diamonds and rubies found so rare. Just sign your name upon the line and give me your soul if you dare. But don't you believe? You do deceive. You play with fire. 'Cause the devil is a liar. Don't you believe? You do deceive. You play with fire. 'Cause the devil is a liar. You promise you all his kingdoms of gold. Then he'll leave you standing alone in the cold. He'll trick you and tease you and entice and then leave you a fool. The devil's got a number on you. The devil's got a number on you, yeah. The devil's got a number on you, child. The devil's got a number on you. Every hour of the day, the game of life goes on. And you and I will have to choose the right way from the wrong. And just when you would make your choice for the game, what you need. Tireless voice in our somewhere, let's step in once again. He tells us there's no God above. And only foolish people fall in love. But it's plain to see. The devil hates you and hates me. Oh, he'll trick you and tease you and then he'll deceive you. So don't you believe he's a liar? Don't you believe the devil's a liar? Yeah. Don't you believe he's a liar? Mm-hmm. Don't you believe the devil's a liar? you believe? You could see the flame with fire. The devil's a liar. Don't you believe? No, you could see it. The flame with fire. The devil's a liar. Don't let the devil do his number in you. Don't let the devil do his number in you. Don't let the devil do his number in you. Don't let the devil do his number in you. Don't let the devil do his number in you. Don't let the devil do his number in you. Don't let the devil do his number in you.
All right, that's the band Sea Wind. Now, the band does not like these covers. They hated these covers. There's like three I like the covers. It's on CTI Records, and the band hated these covers, and I guess they got ticked off about it from what I read. Anyway, but I actually bought the albums for the covers. Now, what the inside, where they're all sitting by the ocean and the lighting and stuff, that's what they wanted on the cover. And I was like, if I'd have seen that, I never bought the album. And, you know, it's like seeing these bands. They're like, look, I play guitar. I play fiddle. I play trombone. I don't care. Make a cool cover. You know, anybody can get a picture of you in your living room. Okay. Well, hey, I don't know what I got here left. I was going to play this because I kind of wanted to hear it. Hold on. Let me undo this. Okay, this is Rusty Warren. I believe this is from the late 50s, early 60s. Rusty Warren, this chick is hilarious. I don't know. I just want to hear it again. It's called Knockers Up. That's right, girls. Knockers Up. Okay, she doesn't suck. Okay, I could go all over the place with this. But here, this is a comedy album. So, if you get offended, wah!
You like the show so far, sir? The men haven't run around yet. All right, we're going to do this old barroom number. And I get a big kick out of doing it because I find out that people like Frankie and Johnny are sitting with us tonight. And I don't think we have too many Johnnies who cheat around here. Frankie and Johnny. Frankie and Johnny. Yes, it's Frankie and Johnny. Don't sit there looking very calm, sir. You know what this is going to be. Yeah, honey. Now, Frankie and Johnny were lovers. Oh, Lordy, how they could love. They swore to be true to each other. As true as the stars above. He was her man. He wouldn't do her no wrong. Frankie and Johnny, they went walking. Johnny, he wore a brand new suit. Frankie, she paid $100 to make her Johnny look cute. He was her man. He wouldn't do her no wrong. Well, you know he's going to cheat in another few verses, don't you, honey? Yeah. Well, now this Johnny, he said, baby, I'm going to leave you. But, honey, it won't be for long. I'll be back in a short while. Baby, don't you worry at all. I am the man. I wouldn't do you no wrong. He lies. Did you know that? Oh, he's the free fabricator. Now, Frankie, she went down to the beer house just to get her a bucket of beer. She said to the big fat bartender, has my lover Johnny been here? He is my man. I'm afraid he's doing me wrong. Now, this bartender served a very good drink, but he had a big mouth. He said, baby, I ain't gonna tell you no stories. I know I ain't gonna tell you no lies. But Johnny was here about an hour ago with that low-down Nellie Bly. You know, the one that drinks martinis with the big knocker. She comes in here all the time. You know what she is. Yes, he's your man, but I'm afraid he's doing you wrong. Well, now, Frankie, she was a pretty sick girl. In fact, she was so livid she could have spit nickels. And she went down to that bakehouse. And up the back stairs she did run. And under her big red kimono, she toted a 44 gun. She shot her man right where he was doing her wrong. Oh, what a shot. Well, you see, lady, the gun was heavy. She aimed for the navel, but she missed. Yes, the first time she shot him, he staggered. The second time she shot him, he fell. She had another shot, honey. She didn't miss the thing either. The third time she shot him, he whispered. His voice went up. There ain't no man left in hell. I was a man. But I was doing you wrong. Oh, now roll me over easy, sweetie. Roll me over slow. Roll me on the right side, where the bullets don't pierce me so. I was a man, but I was doing you wrong. Now there were 13 women who went mourning. There were 13 women in black. 13 women went down to the graveyard, but only 12 walked back. You see, he wasn't dragging the coffin. He was laying there in a girl's dress. What the hell with it? Yes, she killed her man. The doc was doing her wrong. Now this story has no morals. No, this story has no end. But this story goes to show you there ain't a diddly damn bit of good in man. She killed her man. The dog was doing her wrong. Hey, ho, hey, hey, hey. Yeah, Harold, when you talk about men cheating, boy, you don't hear the story about the fella? Comes rushing home from work one night, starts to pack all his clothes. He's going to take off like a bird, and the wife comes in and says, where are you going? He says, I happen to be going down to Australia, where they happen to pay $2 for every time they want a man. The girls are paying this price, and I'm going down there and collect. He says, well. She starts to pack her clothes. He says, where are you going? She says, I'm going down there to see how long you're going to live on $4 a month. You all right, sir? That's American money. How long have you kids been married? 9 years. Oh, the stardust isn't out of the eyes yet. 9 years. I think a weekend is about enough, don't you? Because by the time the weekend is over, he's decided that he likes you. And maybe he'll marry you when he gets on his feet. Have you ever had that happen? I guess you wouldn't. You played the whole stakes and the chips were there and you won. My mother always told me to try on a pair of shoes before you buy them. I've tried on so many shoes, my feet are getting big. Ever think about things like that? What about the cute little couple who got married? Now, you were married 9 years ago. I wonder if this happened to you. You're through with the wedding and the party and everything, and you're finally sort of very relaxed, and you're up in your hotel room, and this is sort of the first evening together, and you have a few drinks sent up, and whatever was left over from the chicken salad, you know, left over and canopies and junk and everything, and you sort of sit there, and before you know it, he says to you, dear, we're married. Why don't you go make yourself comfy? And she says, oh, wonderful. I want to get out of these clothes anyway. And she goes in and she showers and bathes and carries on. And she comes out and she's got a big towel wrapped around her. And he says, well, my dear, we're married now. You can drop the towel. And she says, well, all righty. And she does. And he goes, oh, my heavens. He says, what's the matter, dear? He says, may I take a picture of you? She says, like this? He says, well, what do you want this for? He says, I want to carry it close to my heart for the rest of my life. So he takes a picture. And finally, she feels sort of ridiculous sitting there, and he's still in a tuxedo. And she said, dear, why don't you go make yourself comfy? And he goes in, takes the bath, washes up and everything, and he comes out, he's got a little tea towel around him. And she says, well, dear, you know we're married now. You go make yourself comfy. You can drop the towel. And he does. And she goes, oh, may I take your picture? And he flexes his muscles and he says, well, yes, dear. What do you want to do with it? She says, I want to have it enlarged. See, it wasn't a Polaroid, lady. That only takes 60 seconds. Do you ever think about little things that don't matter in the world today? Have you ever thought about that, my dear? Yes, there are so many wonderful people here tonight who more than realize that, you know, there are some people that come in and they listen to some of the things that I say and they say, oh my God, what a dirty broad. Oh yes, we have 7 ladies come in here on a bus. And they sit down and they listen to the show. That's exactly what they say. They do. They talk about me and they whisper about me and they go right home and try it all out. You know, you always find out in life it's not what you say, it's how you say it. And it's certainly not what you do, it's how you do it. And I only talk about things that you do all the time. I don't do it. I'd love to, but they're afraid to ask me. They think, oh, she's so sharp. You know, just like that, she'll probably say no. I never say no. The only time I say no is when they've asked me if I've had enough. I mean, it's silly, but it's true. All you wonderful people just sitting out there with your husbands and everything, and you don't care what happens to me. You sit out there married to a man for 9 years, and you know he won't cheat because he still loves you. He's mesmerized. You kept yourself beautiful, a very nice-looking gal. You got a little mink, dear. You work hard, and next year you get the whole coat, dear. All right. It's nice. Oh, no, we have quite a few of those minks around here tonight. It's nice of you to come down here in this particular area of Florida and wear the kosher windbreaker. It's sort of funsies. But we, of course, we girls figure that we have a lot to project in this world today. Every one of us feel that, after all, if these men are campaigning to give the best that they have, then we, of course, must campaign to give the best of what we have. So, if I may, I would like to do a number for the young ladies to prove that we do have something to give. Are you girls ready? Knockers up, knockers up, knockers up. Ladies, get your knockers up. Hey ho, holla. Hey ho. Come on there, girls. Roll those shoulders back and get your knockers up. Put a big smile on the world today. Come on there. Come on, your leggy, dear. please, you're not marching. Come on, it's an easy thing to do. I bet when you go home, you'll march right through your living rooms. With your knockers held high. And you look over at your husband and say, look, George, my knockers are up. Come catch me. Ah, yes. For you working girls who go back into the office tomorrow, I want you to do me a little favor. I want you to throw your shoulders back. Get your knockers up. Put a big smile on your face, and your boss will look at you and say, hot damn, Beatrice got her knockers up. Knockers up, everybody! Hey! Oh! Knockers up! Oh, yes, here's to it. If I may, I would like to do this next number for the men of the audience that I have heckled so much throughout the entire show. Gentlemen, you're nobody till somebody loves you. You're nobody till somebody cares. Now you may be king, you may possess the world and all its gold, but gold won't bring you happiness when you're growing old. So take this crazy world, you'll never change it as long as the stars shine above. You're nobody till somebody loves you. So find yourself somebody to love. Thank you very much for bearing with our show, ladies and gentlemen. Believe me, if I've embarrassed anybody during the course of the show, I wish you would please tell your friends. If you've enjoyed my show, my name is Rusty Warren. If you didn't enjoy it, it's Lois Lipschitz. We can't take any chances. Yes, you're nobody. Yes, you're nobody till somebody loves you. So don't find yourself somebody to love. Knockers up, everybody. Hey! Oh!
Alrighty, that was Laura Warren. That was Rusty Warren. You can find her on the Internet Plantation. I think they like her. Okay, this whole circus is about over. Let's see what we got here. Oh, Heckadelic. Oh, I forgot to put the CD back in there. Dadgummit, Batman. I wanted to play this. Ah. Crapazoid. Well, then I'm just going to play that other song. They can't just make a record player, dude. They have a million freaking buttons. I hate buttons. This is a band I really liked. It's nice they put the least favorite songs of mine on the other side, because otherwise I like this whole one side of the album. But I really like this one song. I got this like back in 1982, the band Barnabas. People in the band didn't even know how much people liked them till the sticky World Wide Web showed up, and they started finding out people liked their band, and they're like, "What? Yeah, should have kept putting out stuff, man." I mean, how can you know we don't like this? I love this song. Barnabas. I believe this is their second album. I have their first album where they're all a bunch of they're all well, you'll see it sometime. Check out Barnabas. Go to your internet plantation.
Caught a soggy paper as I flew across my path as I walked to work in the rain. Tales of war like done before and week after math. Helpless victims suffer the pain. Times are getting tougher for the man on the street, but the ladies, they are doing quite well. Black lace and leather and a fun place to sleep. Roll the dice and wake up in hell. Comes a time to realize that life ain't what it's expected to be. What can make you really be free? You gotta find your own way. You gotta find your own way. Borrowed from the wreckage of another romance. Broken hearts lie dead on the street. Dust it off, put it back, wait for the next chance. It's funny how those wounds never heal. Sights on featured nights, but when they arrive, it's just a case of war and the same. Doing everything it takes to really survive. In the past, all the blame. Comes the time to realize life ain't what it's expected to be. What can you really do? You gotta find your own way. You gotta find your own way.
All right, that's Barnabas. I love that freaking song. Anyway, boys and girls, you got to look around your world at the big picture in life, okay? You're like, oh, Jesus got the answer. You know, you see all the people in Hollywood, they got money. They don't need God. They don't need anybody but their bank account. You know, it's all real easy for somebody who's got it all. But you want to take a look at even the guys in ZZ Top. The one dude, I think it was Dusty or whatever, he said, I spent millions on just drugs. Really? Really? Jan Michael Vincent used to be Mr. Stud on television. He was out behind dumpsters, had nothing, spent it all on his own pleasure. His body racked and ruined. Look it up on the internet plantation. Jan Michael Vincent. Messed up. You know, I might be broke and have nothing, but my life ain't gone to complete crap. And even if you're poor, with Jesus, you don't have all that regret and stuff you have in your head. Look at the whole big picture they're doing to us, these communists. We're globalizing. Let's see, they got open borders, like 6 million new people just wandering the streets. They're letting the criminals out of prison, and now they're going to starve us to death. They've used up all our reserves and fuel and energy. Oh, we got to bring in more windmills. Dude, you're a bunch of whack jobs. It's science. Follow the science. Science gave you a pandemic. Science is going to give you more. Old Gates said so. For the coming pandemics and famines, you know, for a guy who pretty much owns the biggest, most farmland on the planet, you know, he could just stop freaking giving you food. Yeah, where are we going to get it, you know? Famine, yeah. Now you got to figure you got all these 6 million more mouths to feed because we don't have borders. You know, that would be racist. Every other country does, but not America. And now who's going to feed them? Where's the money going to come from? That's gone. Nobody knows how to farm. We got Monsanto over there genetically engineering all our seeds. They've been doing this crap since like 1940. Now they got it down. Food doesn't have any flavor. They put flavorings in it. You know, you eat a banana, it doesn't taste like it does if you go to South America or other places when it just grows right out the ground without the help of science. Science is the answer. Now they're chopping our children up. There's going to be a lot of regret when these kids grow up in the next 20 years if they make it that long. You're just going to see little freaking 10-year-olds committing suicide because their entire life is ruined. They have no genitals left. There's supposed to be 5 billion different kinds of freaking genders out there, but why are we just playing with boys and girls? What about those other genders? Why don't we be one of those genders? What is that other gender? Nobody knows because it doesn't exist. And so, the coming famines, the coming food shortages all over the place, no energy for nobody. Hey, the communists are doing good. Take a look at China. They're turning us all into a bunch of farm animals, and we're going to have prisoners out there just slaughtering and raping us all. And theocracy is going wild. Yeah, this is going to be a lot of fun. Yeah. We don't need Jesus. No, heck no. Heck no. We don't need Jesus. No, we need more science. Science. Isn't that how they made Frankenstein? Was science? You know? Science kills, boys and girls. And adults are idiots. I never wanted to freaking grow up because I started noticing these people are morons. I used to think, when you're a kid, you think, oh, mom and dad know everything, Mom and dad don't. Nobody's mom and dad does. They do the best they can. And when you got a media out there who's trying to destroy everything, and freaking Elon taking over, from the sounds of things, he's going to be a freaking Sieg Heil too. Yeah, we just need one more of those clowns, right? Yeah, well, better find your heart a home, because we'll keep this up. All the oligarchs, filthy rich people, Martha Vineyard and all these people, and these clowns who are servants to the people who think they're running everything, there's a reason our Constitution allows freedom of speech, like myself, and those who carry guns. It's to overthrow a tyrannical government. It ain't for shooting Bambi or hunting. It's for hunting politicians. Mm-hmm. That's what it's for. You ever read it? Oh, that's right. You can't read cursive. I knew there was a reason they didn't let us read cursive. They teach you printing in school. Heck no, that's old-fashioned. But yeah, but you came from a monkey, by the way. That's not old-fashioned yet. No. You come from a monkey. All right. Well, okay. Enough of my freaking silliness. Have a goodie. Bye. I'm Donnie Raging Feather. This is the Audio Orphanage. You used to be able to find us on Twitch, Twitter, Discord, Facebook, and YouTube. You can find Pastor sermons at ddmllc.org. Remember, boys and girls, Jesus is the answer. Go take a look at Jan Michael Vincent. All his money? Yeah! What kind of answer is that?
Wreckage of another romance, broken hearts lie dead on the street. Dust it off, put it back, wait for the next chance. Funny how those things never heal. Since I don't feature my